don't know, man. I think we just saved the world.
That's badass.
It is badass. Yeah!
Cybernetics are currently traveling back in time to assassinate you both. You must go back to stop them.
Running faster in pursuit down to the fire. The temperature is rising up when it's climbing higher. Higher and higher. Bullet belts and bomb-scorched earth. The spawn of forgotten and the wretched birth. Holding stronger for our pride. Fueled by lust and homicide.
My sights on you. You have taken it all away from me. What's left to do?
Pull the trigger and embrace it for me. I was untamed and we know. We swing, we stab, we slash. The faces we will smash. What stains the toxic air? Feel this all we as we roll. Setting them ablaze. Through a putrid haze. This is mutant warfare. Pipe bombs and broken streets. Every scum doctor bag and chained elite. Closer with every move. Leveling up, we got nothing to We swing, we stab, we slash. Some faces we will smash.
Fresh slices, cheesy and nice, coming from the oven. It's party time, so for your homeboys and your crazy cousins. We came here to eat, we're not leaving until we stuffed. And there'll be nothing left, nothing safe, not even a crust. All aboard for a fat boy trip, and you can call me captain. Don't forget the paper plates and the stack of napkins. P-I-C-C-A, P-A-R-T-Y. P-I-C-C-A, P-A-R-T-Y. Pizza party, gonna have a good time. Pizza party, have a sip of red wine. Yeah!
Where have I been? Where have you been? Oh my goodness. It's been too long, friends. Welcome to Joey Royale's Pizza Party. It is September. It is 2025. And to tell you the truth, I can't remember the last time we did a pizza party. It's been far too long. I think we were talking about, I think it was just before Gen Con when we were talking to some folks around that time. But hey, we're back. And baby, I am back big time. I'm coming to you every month plus. All right? I miss doing this. I miss you. We got some awesome people in the chat. The numbers are going up there. We got more and more friends. Nana, bring some more chairs. They're coming in everywhere. Nana's upstairs. She's stuffing the cannolis right now. It's going to be a beautiful evening because I got some of my best friends with me. Right over here, Neon Lord. How you doing, pal?
Doing fantastic, Mr. Royale. How are things?
You have a lovely glow to you.
Oh, a glow. It must be the light, I assume.
It must be the light or the radiation. But it's great to see you in person. Congratulations to you. You just wrapped up your, I'm going to mess this up, Riders of the Burp Warp.
Got it.
Got it. Okay. And
got it.
What's the other book?
Oh, no. That book's been out.
No, Warp Shine Runners.
Oh, yeah. Riders of the Burp Warp.
And the Burp Warp miniatures.
Minis,
campaign.
yeah. Yep.
You just doubled your goal, and you unlocked some amazing stuff. Tell the crew about that a little bit.
Oh yeah, so we did I wasn't prepared for this. I don't know. No, we did all the classes for the Rise of the Burp Warp book, and we did some wrestler meat shields. We did regular meat shields you can add. We did some monsters, some creeps, if you will, from Warp Shine. We did some creeps from the core book. We were all over the place with this one.
Look how far you've come. I mean, you're basically running your own toy company now.
Oh,
you're gaming and toy company. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I know we got like a ton of stuff, like the minis, the skirmish game, the regular game, the cards. Like there's the binders.
Yeah. Where can people? So for the uninitiated, where can everybody find your stuff? The Super Savage System, Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. It seems like every day you have something coming out. So where can they find all this bananas?
The big thing, I mean, neonlords.com is the gateway to the gateway to the oblivion, right?
Okay.
So you could do that, or the Patreon Knights of the Slime Table is generally where I post a lot of the stuff.
Very good.
Yeah.
So check that out, everybody. Tonight we have some very special guests. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's like Hollywood Squares night. We have everybody here except Phyllis Diller. I got all the way from the dark hills of Rhode Island. We got Dr. Metal, the king of the Umlaut, is with us tonight. Who knows what he's going to bring? It's always a surprise there. Then we got so that's on one side of the United States. Other side of the United States, my man Sly Boogie himself, Conley Hewitt, is going to be talking to us about his latest third-party Weird Heroes production, Mud Pit Manor, and coming from the station manager himself, this is high-quality TNT. And then somebody who's grown very close to my heart over the past couple of years, an inspiration, a spiritual mentor, an all-around great guy, Brian Arcane. I call him Arcane Brian. By day, he is Brian Larkin. He's an amazing guy. And he runs, where is it? Right over here. Everything's reversed. Arcane Con, up there in one of my favorite cities, Northampton, Massachusetts. It's coming up. Look, it says right here on the thing, November 7th and 8th. WHPA, Karn, Shadow Doc, Old School Essentials, Morkborg, a whole bunch of stuff. Old School Magic. Brian's going to talk about that too. He's got a really cool thing he's doing with that. And then, no stranger to the pizza party, a fellow sewer rat, the man, the myth, the jizza of the sewer rats. He's got the business brain. He's got that sick flow. Tiger Wizard from basically everything. All right? The list is too long to list right now. So, without further ado, let's get into the Crypt of Cool. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Crypt of Cool. This is the part of the show where I show you some cool stuff that I picked up lately. And boy, have I got some weirdo stuff for you. This is what I'm going to start with. And oh my God. This is one of my only purchases lately about games. I've been kind of saving up the dough because convention season's coming. I want to buy some stuff in person. But when I saw this, I couldn't say no. Ladies and gentlemen, Pizza Fans Anonymous, this right here, Green Oaks, is not something that I'm saving for my parents. All right? This is an actual role-playing game. This looks exactly like some sort of advertisement for an old folks' home, but it is not. It is a role-playing game by Roberto De Luca, all the way in the homeland in Italy. Who puts this out? MS Edizioni. That's, they're all the way over there in Italy for real. I'm not joking. This came out in 2024 and then translated for us Yankees over here. But guys and gals, this is amazing. Just this layout. Look at this. It looks like something you would find in a hospital or a senior citizens. It's a card-based role-playing game. So I think you roll a little bit of dice, but you're mostly working with a deck of cards here. And it's kind of like Call of Cthulhu in an old folks' home. You know, a little Call of Cthulhu, little Cocoon. They did this right. This is so cool. So I have not played it yet.
So
it's a very niche group.
It's,
what are you going to say over there?
It's basically Bubba Hotep.
That's what somebody else had mentioned. Yes, like Bubba Hotep the game. But round of applause for these Italians and the great graphic design. I thought that was very original.
Give it up what do you think? The Italians. Yeah, that's awesome.
The Italians,
I mean, you know how I feel about, form follows function, but
form follows function.
Well, that's the it's not necessarily as that. That's function follows form, realistic. No, that form follows function on that, right? Would you say? Because it's more about the vibe and the look.
Yeah, sure. But it looks like it's a playable game too.
Oh, and no, absolutely. I'm sure it's playable. Yeah. I didn't mean it to not be playable.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Brian, Arcane Brian, who's on, is a big Traveler fan, Brian. And we've been talking a lot about Traveler. So I picked this up with him in mind. This is a book I recently got. This is called The Outer Periphery. And the subtitle is Amateur Spacecraft Designs from the U.S. Patent Office by Andy Sturdivant. I got this one off the 50 Watt Books. They're a great publishing company. But that's exactly what it is. These are patent applications by regular old Joes who thought they had a good idea about spaceships. And man, this has inspired me so much. Some of them have narratives, about people who kind of did this habitually or as a hobbyist. Mm-hmm. And then others are just some quick paintbrushes of here's a nice one, a triangular spacecraft. But what I love about this is I'm looking more and more into Mothership and the Traveler and stuff. Just that your spaceship alone can change the story so much. You could have a giant monolith of a spaceship, and that definitely lends itself to a certain kind of play. But then you have your little your saucers or your little pods, and I think that's more my speed. I like that little kind of like the Explorers. Remember that movie?
Oh, absolutely.
Lord, you come across as more of the monolithic type.
Yeah, I would say I'm a more Event Horizons fan. So then, with that being said, 2 questions: is Jack Parsons represented in the book? I probably not, though, right?
Jack Parsons, the
world-renowned occultist, rocket scientist.
Oh, no, it's not. No, this is much more of a down in the basement kind of thing.
So then, when are we getting Weird Heroes of Planet access?
Oh, jeez. See, now I got to do it.
Of course, but that's easy peasy.
Okay. All right, that'll be the project coming up. I got 3 coming up, man. Everybody, 17th annual Fairhaven Bake Off. That's the newest scene from Weird Heroes of Public Access. Almost sold out on the Etsy. Check it out. You and your pals go around. Out of the 10 Bake Off contestants, one of them is under evil influence and have poisoned their cake. The cake will kill us all, as they say. All right, enough of the ads. I got one thing I want to show you.
Well, you got to keep the lights on.
I got to keep the lights on. All right, I got to keep the cheese melted.
Yeah, exactly.
How to Bake a Breadling by Brad Hawk. I got this from England. This is from who did I order it from? They packed it really nice, but geez, it took literally 4 weeks. It's like the 80s used to be. Hollow Press, love this publisher. How to Bake a Breadling is up there with Vermis for me. in terms of what a book can be. Now, basically, this whole book is about how to make a real-life bread golem. There are rituals, there are instructions, there are mistakes. They are using that beautiful font that I love to use, sort of like a Acela. But, you know, this, I got to dig into this more. But, I mean, look at the breadlings that they tell you how to make. How to bake them, how to work them the right way, what rituals it takes to keep them alive, to make them alive, and how to take care of them. To me, this is a little bit deeper than just a funny idea about some person baking bread and writing stories about it. Something magical about this. I'm going to come back on the next pizza party to tell you more about this as I dig into it more. Like I said, I only got a couple pages in because I only recently got it. But something very cool. Now, thanks to Arcane Brian and Handsome Steve, I have been dipping, well, I won't dip in my toes. I'm up to my neck in miniatures this summer. I spent a lot of time making miniatures. And boy, can that impact the wallet. Am I right, Neon Lord?
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad. So what I've been doing is there's so many cool videos, the DIY stuff and the hacking and all that, the kit bashing. This is somebody I made the other day that I really, really love. Look at that son of a
That's
gun.
insane.
All right, look, dollar store. That's the guy from Monsters, Inc., right?
Oh, yeah.
Dollar and change, all right? This, it's a friggin' walnut, you know, one of those, the chestnut or something I found when I was walking my dogs.
It reminds me of Over the Garden Wall.
Which is a huge influence. Everything around his neck, this little cape or something, that's an unraveled piece of twine. And then I just made a little golden face out of clay. Boom! Cost me a couple bucks. All right? Hit it with some black primer. Do that, whatever you call it, the xylitol priming with the white, the slap chop. Douse some speed paint on it. Boom. Make your mother proud. So it doesn't have to be expensive with the miniatures, all right? All right. Hey, let's go. Oh, ready? We got to do the wisdom check, everybody. I'm moving us along. Let me put on my magic hat. Hey, what do you think about the jacket? Huh?
It's nice. It's very
Scott Cthulhu.
Too drunk to taste that chicken, right? Isn't that the big?
Like I'm from a Ren and Stimpy episode.
Oh, yeah.
Grunt. All right, we're gonna go back to the Stoics. I miss you guys. We're going back to the basics. This is Seneca. All right, I love Seneca. He's a deep one. Think about how this applies to you. Now listen. I don't do this show just for fun. I get great joy out of it. But I want this show for all of you out in Spaghetti Land to be part of your ritual. These sayings that pop up when I open up the random page or I pull the tarot card, they are meant for us. We were supposed to find these things. I really believe in that. So this is for you. This is for all of us, all right? This is what Seneca told me the other day. Nothing will ever please me, no matter how excellent or beneficial, if I must retain the knowledge of it myself. And if wisdom were given to me under the express condition that it must be kept hidden and not uttered, I should refuse it. No good thing is pleasant to possess without friends to share it. Isn't that the truth? That's Seneca. I'm going to read that again. No good thing is pleasant to possess without friends to share it. And I kind of thought about this a little bit, thinking about the creative process, getting the confidence to sit down and actually write something, the confidence to get it printed, and the confidence to put it out into the world. All right? I always say on this show, anybody can do a zine. Anybody can write a book. You just got to sit down and do the work. Stop telling everybody what you're going to do online. Sit down and do the work and put all of your passion and heart into it. And no matter how strange or weird or isolated you might feel, somebody out there is going to love it. And you deserve that gift to the world. All right? And this is, I was thinking about that. Like, you use your growth in completing something to build your confidence, right? Then you get the confidence just to feed a couple people out in the world. And next thing you know, the pigeons keep on coming. You got breadcrumbs everywhere. The more breadcrumbs, the more pigeons come. Somebody's always going to come look at your stuff, buy your zine, send you an email. You just got to put it out there. And when you start to get that knowledge about that, starts to tell you who you really are, because you're going to get a better response if you're true to yourself. If there's one thing I learned writing these things is that be true to yourself. Don't take on a project you don't believe in, because people will tell that you didn't put your heart and soul into it. All right? And then you got to share it. I got this. Brian, Neon Lord, taught me about Discord and the power of building a community, not for commercial reasons or marketing, but this is what we do. This is our clubhouse.
Yeah.
All right? This is how we find similar minds and pass things back and forth. I learned a lot about rules and just making a community through his Discord. And now in my Discord, people are sharing even esoteric knowledge and stuff from their towns about public access. And I never would have known any of this stuff if I didn't sit down and write some zine about a bunch of knuckleheads running around town solving crimes in VHS shops. So go out there and do it. And look, don't keep anything for yourself. Don't gatekeep. Don't keep the secret knowledge, because look what happened to Gollum. All right, it didn't work for him. So little message there. And now we do a little bit of divination before Dr. Metal comes in. I pulled a card right before I had my chicken cutlet grinder today. And here's the card I pulled for you and me and us, we, the collective pizza party, because that's what we are. We're a collective here. All right, we pulled a great one. I love this one. King of Wands with Fry and Brian. Always one of my favorite cards as a kid. Okay? So the King of Wands in our realm tells us the King of Wands is an imaginative, inventive leader. Though he has the gift of gab and is known for being a great communicator, he's not afraid to unleash fire and brimstone to rival the fearsome Fry and Brian when his authority is challenged. This card advises you to trust your own perspective and stay committed to your visions for the future. Oh, man. You have the power of persuasion on your side. Use it to your advantage to accomplish your goals. Now, it doesn't say run headfirst into a brick wall like the Juggernaut and plow over everybody to get your work out there and to get what you need. It says you have the power of persuasion on your side. Use it to your advantage to accomplish your goals. Now, they bring up a lot of imagery about fire there because it's Fry and Brian, but I like to think of that as being like water. All right? Go through those rapids. Go right over those stones and just... Boom! All right. Very good. Something to think about there. You can do it. I believe in you. There's a reason these things come to us, my friends. All right. Without further ado, Nana, send down the doctor.
All right.
I hear him coming down the stairs. Ladies and gentlemen, from the deep, dark woods of Rhode Island, Dr. Metal, we have missed you. How you doing, Doc?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You're looking great.
An apropos of nothing, we need to not do it this way, Joey, from now on.
Why?
It's not working right. Like, I mean, we got it. He's in there, but like, we just have 3 black boxes.
You got to scoot. Look, I watch you. You're scooting all over the place.
I know, because it's like
here.
It's the worst. When we used to do it where we would let him in, it would make it. It was easier. This is not the way, but now we know.
Yeah.
If anyone ever asks, is this live? Yes.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's how we do it, and so can you. It's all part of the DIY.
Yeah, I mean that's the allure and it's very
the je ne sais quoi.
The je ne sais quoi is very lo-fi.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of old
lo-fi. Yeah.
Old
Listen, it's not for
40-year-olds.
aesthetic pals. This is how we actually do it. It's a bunch of guys in the basement. All right, so I love this, man. I wish I could do this every night. All right, Dr. Metal. What's new in the world of Dr. Metal?
Okay, a few things. Long summer of playing around, debating whether I'm going to go see Ace Frehley this week.
Yeah.
Last time me and Mr. Royale went to see the Space Ace, it was more of a show of watching him yell at his guitar tech, which honestly was pretty awesome.
I was entertained.
I enjoyed it. I feel like I got my wound sockets worth of it.
I definitely got my wound sockets worth of the Spaceman that night, and thank you for turning me on to that show. I had an absolute blast. 2 songs in, folks, the whole system went down, and he had no guitar sound. He rolled with it, but yeah, it was definitely something special.
It was unique. It was
But
very
unique.
What does he play? Did he do a solo career?
He does mostly his take is, hey, if Kiss is retired, I'll go out there because hey, the closest you're going to see to Kiss right now is him.
Yeah.
Other than a tribute band. And the guys playing with him are not bad. So
his guitar player was amazing. Neon Lord, he had a band, Fraley's Comet, too, in the 80s. And they had a couple of
Rock Soldiers.
I won't say chart toppers, but
come on, Rock Soldiers is a classic.
Chart ticklers, as they say.
If you want to see some Fraley's Comet, check out Rock Soldiers.
some chart ticklers.
Yeah.
Or I'll go, that or he did a cover of, was it the ELO song, Do You Want My Love? That's pretty good, you know.
Yeah, he's got some good
that
stuff
one out there.
Yeah, you're not going to walk down the aisle with your Gumati to any of them, but it's a fun when you're driving around in the El Camino, you know what I mean?
So that's a debate for this week, whether I want to go after and see the Space Ace again or not. Honestly, it's about how much jingle I have in my pocket to make it worth it. Yeah, but I did spend the summer reading, which is to get my free Pizza Hut, and also to take care of my requirements for school. Usually I bring you guys something old, I got something new, and then I got something old that's new again. Where would you like to start?
Let's go old. Let's start in the beginning.
Okay. Old that's new again?
No, old.
Okay.
Right? I mean, whatever the doctor ordered, realistically.
It's been a long day in the ER.
Yeah.
So the first thing I got, usually I go old. I got this one. I don't know if you knew this was out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Predator versus
Wolverine, baby.
So, okay.
Holy cow.
So you expect it to be what it is. Hey, we've got the license. Let's put these two together and cash out.
And I don't see a problem with it.
No, not at all. They didn't cash in and cash out on this one. They spent the time and the money on it. They've got a story where you get Logan in the 1800s in Alaska, which is one of my favorite areas.
Yeah.
And he first encounters the Predator up there. Well, anyway, it has 4 arcs where the Predator keeps coming after him because he can't finish the job or the hunt. So there's a whole scene in the middle arc with the Weapon X program. There's a scene with the Team X, which was, him and Maverick and Sabretooth and all these guys as an assault team. Mm-hmm. And that story is a little close to the movie. You get to see Sabretooth with a minigun, Jesse Ventura style, which is pretty dope. But the idea of using 4 different artists, 4 different eras, one story. I went in with the lowest of low expectations and came out going, you know what, that was really cool. So
I like that. Okay, thank you.
So that one's out there.
And if you always wonder who would win in a fight, like, I won't spoil the ending, but it's definitely worth a read.
It's the guy with the claws.
Well,
that was, so it's good. It's really good. I haven't seen any of the alien stuff they've been doing over there. But...
Aliens versus Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, wow.
It's good.
So then for the next one, I say fire up the Wayback Machine and put this.
Oh, yeah. Mob Rules. Absolutely.
Yeah. I would put it on, but we can't get the rights to the music for the show because you can see we have such a wonderful budget. But this one surprised me when I walked into the old comic shop. Heavy metal never went away, but the magazine did. But now it's back on shelves again.
Yeah, what's your take on this, Doc?
So there's 2 of them out so far. I bought the Frazetta cover and then the Brahm cover with Elric.
Ooh.
Because, how can you not?
Sure. Now, is that the same? That's the same book, just different covers?
No, it's 2 issues. So
2 issues.
I
Okay.
don't know if it's quarterly, or someone in the chat will, I'm sure, tell me if it's quarterly or every 2 or 3 months. But if I've seen it twice and I picked it up twice. It's out there with multiple covers, like Skinner. Somebody in chat just bought.
Yeah, Tiger's
did
got
it.
the Skinner cover. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
have a Skinner cover. Don't worry.
I love
Oh,
Skinner,
big
but
shot.
I was like, it's Heavy Metal Magazine. I got to get the Frazetta cover.
Yeah, of
The man's
course.
Absolutely.
dead. We need to celebrate him a little bit.
Does Kevin Eastman have anything to do with this run? Do you know?
I haven't seen anything yet, but I say yet. So I'm not sure if it was restarted as a Kickstarter. Or
It was.
not.
It had a Kickstarter, but I know he owned it for a long time. I don't know if he still owns it.
Yeah, I haven't seen his name in there yet.
Oh, yeah,
Obviously,
he probably
be a
doesn't
name
then.
that clicked out, but it's everything you'd expect. It's a little more sci-fi than Sword and Sorcery for those that didn't walk the path of heavy metal or couldn't get up to that high shelf at Walden's books.
Yeah, it was always with the Playboys and the penthouses was the heavy metals.
Yep, but it's really good so far. Everybody in this audience, if they were into it at the time, would still be into it. Anybody who's new to it would dig it. A couple of the classic characters are back, like Harry Canyon, the cabbie. I think he was in the movie. If for those of you that have only seen the movie, and the Barbarian Queen, Varna from the Who Knew She Had a Name, from the movie as well, that's on the cover riding the beast. They have a recurring with her in there too, and some neat interviews with creators. They had one with Greg Hildebrandt, of note, and things like that. So it's kind of a weird zine for all the stuff we were into. So it's out there again, and it is pricey though.
Is it? I was going to ask that question. What's it going for?
$14.99 a copy.
Yeah, so is Famous Monsters, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we used to buy magazines so you could read them and then, hit your sister with them. And now you got to take out a loan.
So
yeah, that's a hard. I didn't mean to cut you off, Doctor. Forgive me. That is a hard price point for a magazine. $10 I could see. $9.99.
It's nice to see something in print. So
sure.
Exactly. That's the other.
And listen, and that's the thing. It's a lot of this stuff's not in print anymore. It's expensive to print stuff. Why print it when you can just shoot it on the internet? So I guess we get the balance.
It's pretty thick too, if you can see it on it. So and there's no ads. So everything in it is content.
Is it a heavier paper cover, or is it the same weight?
It's good stock paper. Let me see, make sure there's no boobs on this page before I put it up. There might be kids.
Oh yeah, that I could see 15 for that.
Yeah, it's good.
Come on, live a little. 15, 2 slices of a Coke and a heavy metal.
Yeah,
$20 day.
$15 won't even get you 3 gallons of gas in certain states. I mean, come on.
That's true.
So yeah, so it comes out, I guess, every 2 to 3 months, so you can save your newspaper route money to get it when it comes out.
Yeah, that's true too.
But good read out there, good inspiration, some neat stuff, such a variety. If you want the old country buffet of sci-fi and sorcery, pick it back up, and just like putting on an old pair of jeans or something. Except
thank you for that. Every time you come on, I lose a couple bucks the next day, and I with pleasure. You got great
either that or my thing with books. Once you finish them, you pass them on. So
pass them on to a friend. Very good. Thanks, Doc. All right, we'll chime in a little bit. Right now, we're going to move over to our first official guest.
But Doctor, stay there though.
Huh? You got it. Don't move me again. I got
nobody move.
Nobody moves. Nobody gets hurt.
Apart.
Yep.
All right. Then the antenna doesn't pick up the station anymore.
Exactly. Then your little brother's got to go move it real quick.
Yeah.
Or put more tinfoil on it.
Yeah.
So Conley Hewitt is a friend of mine from Portland, Oregon, that I met through WHPA. He's been a Fairhavenite since the beginning, and I am so proud of him and happy to announce not only his presence here today, but as he stands with his Kickstarter right now, his first Kickstarter. He's up to 4 figures, all right? He blew his goal out of the water. They had to get 6 lifeguards. There was just pieces of the goal all over the beach. They were picking it up in a plastic bag. Conley, you handsome son of a gun. I love that smile. How you doing, my friend?
What an intro. Thank you, Joey.
What it is, what it shall be, what it was. I think Walter Cronkite said that, or Adrian Cronauer. So listen, buddy, we're here to talk about us, you, me, the girl next door, and Mud Pit Manor, another rubber Joey Royale stamped chef's kiss, beautiful piece of work called Mud Pit Manor. Tell the crew what it's all about.
Yeah, I was inspired. I started reading Lonesome Dove at your recommendation.
Larry McMurtry, one of my favorites.
Because you recommended it in the Discord. I'm emotional, guys. I'm sorry. It's a privilege to be among you guys. You guys are legends to me. Yeah, I was inspired by a book recommendation by yourself, and it grew from there. I made a little postcard for the Discord, a little adventure one off, and it grew from there.
A beautiful garden you were tending, my friend. So, Mud Pit Manor, as you said, has a Western twang.
Yes.
Tell me about this. WHPA, originally it's the old cul-de-sac in the comic book store, but now we got tumbleweeds and saguaros.
Well, I that was one of my concerns about while I was writing it, and it's so funny some of the things you said in the first segment. I mean, man, this did not come easy for me, and I struggled with feeling like it's not WHPA enough, and what am I doing? Nobody's going to read this.
Sure.
So yeah, but challenging myself to do it was really it was a love letter to you guys and the community that's growing, and all you guys. And it's
so we got somebody like you, let's say in Des Moines, Iowa, sitting at their computer, and he or she is saying to himself, yeah, I'm right there, Conley. How do I get over that hump? What's some Sly Boogie advice to give him?
Wow. Yeah, trust in this community, I think, would be number one. It's a great group of people. They're going to have your back. Joey's leadership.
Oh no, it's all of us. But speaking about the community, one of our good friends, Henry the Pizza King Dags, you guys tag team on this, right? He beamed you an idea, and you really went with it.
He did for the patch. He proposed that slogan, "Weird Horses of Public Access." He said, "I had this idea. You should run with it."
So for the early backers, folks, the 48 hour was like a 48-hour thing. The first 48 hours.
48 hours, and then
you get a patch. It's a beautiful little badge, almost like a scout badge, and it says "Weird Horses of Public Access," and it's got a horse with kind of a Cthulhu snout on it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, art by Kyle, Vampire Cinema.
Oh yeah, of course. He's oh man, this is great. You get the whole family together, Conley. But tell the people, give them the elevator pitch about. So you took it away from the suburbs. How does this work in the west of your mind? This McMurtry West.
Okay, so while I was reading Lonesome Dove, there's this weird little scene with this guy named Oz Frank, and he only appears once in the book, and he is like digging up buffalo bones, skeletons, and he's piling them in big pyramids, and he just does this all day. And it's a really poetic scene about the passage of the Old West, and it just really resonated with me. And I combined that with a love of like conspiracy stuff.
You're talking my language.
And so it's an Old West motif, but the town is under it started out as a tent city sort of underneath a bridge.
Okay.
And it grew from there. And this guy that digs up all this stuff, he's digging up all this old salvage that is like harkens back to the 70s and stuff like that. And so I tried to keep some of the Fairhaven feel. The people there's this mythology called Tartarian Empire that I discovered somewhere along the way that says that the architecture used to be much more complex And that's because there's this old, maybe it ties into ancient alien stuff because there's these old way of buildings that kind of passed away.
Wow.
And so I kind of worked that in. Yeah.
Neon Lord, have you heard of that
Of
Tartarian?
course, you don't know about Tartaria?
I do not know about Tartarian.
Well, let's talk about it. It's on all the maps now. Well, the mud flood happened, and that's why Tartaria is all underneath. But like, yeah, it was like a ancient civilization in the Younger Dryas era. They think before the pyramids, and it's like high vibrational buildings. It's like near impossible technically to build. I don't know. I digress. I won't talk about it. But
This
Tartaria.
is great. Once again, when you hear your family, folks, somebody is just as weird and knows that obscure thing as you. You are not alone.
Yeah,
I love it.
I do. Tartaria kind of weirdly makes a lot of sense when you like look at like the World's Fair, right? It was a front for the Tartaria buildings, because how and why would they build all these giant buildings just to tear them down for after the World's Fair? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then the big thing too is if you look at old photos, this is wild too about Tartaria too. I don't know why I'm going on this tangent because it's not my time to talk, but they like all the Zeppelins in the sky, they airbrushed them all out because Tartaria had like the Zeppelin like charging stations and stuff. Like, right, this is the conspiracy, right?
God.
I don't necessarily believe this, but like it's interesting.
Now, okay, now you're on the tangent and I got to jump in. So you said they had Zeppelin charging stations?
They did, yeah.
So
Fully.
in Providence, they have the Superman building.
Yes.
Bird.
Yep.
It has one of those on the top of the building.
Yep.
Goodness.
It probably is a Tartarian building because like, and then think about it too. Like that building, the Superman building, is freaking impressive, and it's empty, right? Like,
yep,
they can't replicate that like construction anymore. Like all those old buildings. Why do buildings from like the 20s and the 30s, like look so good, but then we were in like a depression and stuff, right?
Look at this. Conley, this you have just look what the wick that you lit. Okay.
I love it.
That's all it takes, folks. It takes an idea. It takes questioning oneself. It takes pushing it through, getting the work done, and putting it out there. And all of a sudden, we now have this conversation that could go on for 3 friggin' hours.
Yeah,
and
but even
would yawn for a second.
It even goes deeper. That's just the tip of the Tartarian iceberg. If you follow Christian beliefs about it, that was technically the saints built them with like harmonizing sonic abilities, but that's a whole nother.
Oh my goodness! Oh yeah. Wow. Well, Conley, I think we're gonna have quite a sandbox to play in. No pun intended.
Neon Lord, you are an encyclopedia, my friend.
Oh no, I just sit in a postal truck all day and listen to weird conspiracy podcasts.
Hey Conley, when does this wrap up? I just put it in the links in the chat.
1 week, I think, on the 10th. I think.
Okay. All right, so that yeah, Vampire Cinema. You can always tell a Zeppelin charging station by the Zozo symbols on it. I thought that's where you were going, Dr. Metal. Yeah, that's freaking awesome, Conley. You have made us all very happy, and we can't wait to actually get it in our hands. When are you planning on when is this gonna actually get to backers' hands? Do you think?
I have never printed anything before. This is all very new to me. I put late October on the thing because I felt like that was very safe.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll be earlier than that. Maybe you could tell me, how long does it take to do a small run?
About 2 weeks. Mixum does it. You use a Mixum?
Yeah.
Yeah, they flip it over pretty quick.
Yeah, as long as you got all your ducks in a row and they don't pause the production, you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, man, standing ovation to you. I've seen it. I love it. You've sent me some hints and tastes here and there. And as I said, man, this is amazing. There's so much heart in this. And it's because you put your head down and you did the work. And you were confident and brave enough to do your thing. And as a result, that's echoed out. So, Conley, you get the golden stamp, golden kiss, the golden mustache tickle from Joey Royale. Well done, my man.
You got to think of a better. You got to think of a better stamp of approval.
Yeah, I'll come up with the stamp because you're also going to get the golden tickle when we're staying together at Granite Con in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Oh wait, who's getting the golden tickle? Me?
Oh yeah, big time,
no.
baby.
Oh no, we got an Airbnb together. We got to keep that place pristine.
I got a big thing of bleach in the trunk. So, Conley, can you stick around for a little bit and shoot the breeze with the rest of the crew?
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me, Joey. What an honor.
Oh, it's an honor to have you. Thanks, buddy. And thanks for always being there for me. We've had some good talks. Now, another friend I've picked up recently, picked up like I was driving down the street. Hey, this guy, this guy has the most beautiful hair. All right? I'm jealous. He doesn't have to use all the grease that I do because he conditions. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know him like I do, you know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Larkin, as I call him, Arcane Brian, Grand Master of Ceremonies of Arcane Con, and also something that has to be talked about more. From Arcane Sword Press, his imprint. Have you guys seen this?
Oh, yeah.
That's Brian's. And
No way.
more people need to know about this. I have never seen a tome that emulates the original D&D books on a graphic level more than this. And this is for large-scale stuff. This is an essential fantasy companion written by Brian Larkin. I'll never forget the first time I saw this guy. We were at ShireCon when it was at the old venue, and he had a little table over in the corner, and we just had some nice pleasantries. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? I wasn't very confident. I was a little bit shy. I didn't know anybody at that time. I was just a little wet behind the ears. But this guy, right away, he had that smile. He was nice. We shook hands. And now I consider him a really special friend that has really put some sparkle in my life. So, Arcane Brian, welcome to the pizza party. It's been a long time coming. How are you?
Great. Thank you for the kind words.
So
Thanks for having me. This is great.
So for those of you who have never smelled your cologne before, tell the crew a little bit about yourself.
Myself? Oh, boy. I'm Brian. I like games.
Okay, great having you on the show, Brian.
Love
Next
it.
up, we got another guest. No. Tell us a little bit. Okay, let's start with this. You have one of the something that was game-changing for me when I attended Arcane Con. I went up to Arcane Con. It's in Northampton, Massachusetts, at a beautiful old church, very intimate. It's not a big cathedral. It's a medium-sized church. It's dark. It's got the wood, the stained glass. I didn't burst into flames, which was nice. And you just had some tables, some vendors, and the community. Brian, you have some of the coolest, you are cool, and you have some of the coolest group of friends that hang out in this scene. And I don't know, it was like the fountain of youth, seeing all of you together. So tell us about what goes on up there in Northampton in Arcane Con. How did that all come to be?
All right, so I decided to do Arcane Con because I realized that there was a lot of game creators in the area, like within Massachusetts and Connecticut, basically. And I was just like, let's just have a party. Yep. And I got this inspiration from Under the Dice when I went to the prior winter. Yep. When that was in Chicopee, also in Western Mass.
Okay.
When Steve organized that. And I was just like,
that's Hive Scum, Handsome Steve, guys. He was on a little while ago. Gage, a lot of great people.
Oh yeah, they're great. And I just went to that and I'm like, oh, all these people here are like me. They're like into this stuff to such a crazy degree, but they also have this DIY background. They have they're all from the punk or metal scene, and they all have this zine vibe to them that they just pumping out stuff and supporting each other's artwork. So from that, I saw that Steve did. I'm like, I can do that. So I did that, but for role-playing games in the indie sphere and the OSR sphere. And also Tom from ShireCon is really nice.
Yes,
was
fast.
Yeah, Tom's great.
Tom Wilson, great guy.
And ShireCon's only about an hour and a half south from here. So I was just like, well, Tom's doing it, and he's pulling a bunch of people, but they're usually like, an older crowd. I was like when I went to ShireCon the first time, I was easily the youngest guy in the room, and I'm like, I know there's a bunch of people out there that like this, that aren't just like older grognard folks. Nothing wrong with that. Those guys are great.
Sure.
So I want to like bridge that gap to a degree. So Tom was very nice and helpful when like he like reached out to me when I was setting up the first Arcane Con, which is like super awesome of him. And I can't wait to see him at the end of this month at the one coming up. But like that, knowing that that's out there, that I can do a smaller convention, and then going to Under the Dice Fest and just being like in the coolest room I've ever been in. Every vendor had something incredible.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can attest to this from last year. We had tattoos going on in the corner. We had the year I'm talking about going, there was a guy that was selling fanzines about like ghost hunting. He was selling ghost hunting like equipment. I'm like, this is awesome. This is great. There's like a vegan ice cream vendor in the corner. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yep. Total party, man.
Oh yeah, 100%. So
no
yeah, I was just like
at those things. There is absolutely no drama. Everybody is accepted as they come. I was really, like walking in to Arcane Con was a bit overwhelming because clearly there's an established scene, but it wasn't like territorial. Like everybody knew each other, but they immediately took you in. And I made amazing friends. Like a lot of your friends are my friends now that I keep in touch with. You know how we do. Like every Friday we talk. We send you guys music. Like it started this thing. You guys are starting fires up there. And that concentration of so much talent. Your buddy Eon from You Can Breathe now. Amazing stuff. And he, speaking of, right, Conley?
Yep.
What? Tell him, come on.
he did the cover for Buck.
I'm trying to build bridges here. Throw me a phone. But seriously, it all comes around. Start a party. Make some friends. Next thing you know, we got Portland, Oregon. We got Northampton, Massachusetts. Everything coming to get this triangle. Like, it's amazing how these fires start in these communities. They're awesome. Very warming. Yeah. So that's coming up, Bri, right? Now it's 2 days.
What's that?
It's 2 days.
Yes, it's 2 days. Last year I organized the whole thing by myself. It went oddly smooth. So this year I'm doing it for 2 days, and I'm making shirts this time, and I'm hoping it's just as smooth, Maybe I should actually lean on some of my friends that offered to help me, but I'm a freak. I don't know. I'd rather have control over what I'm doing, but this year it's bigger than ever. Like when I open up the pre-orders for early reservations, the first couple minutes, 80 registrations, crazy.
Holy cow!
That was nuts.
Well done and well deserved. That's because it's an awesome community, and it's got a cool vibe. Like we're in an old church. It's only Friday and Saturday because Sunday there's mass, so you got to do that. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Now, Bri, I want more people to know about this. You don't talk about this enough.
It's like my baby. That's like the thing I am the most proud of that I've ever put out, but that's probably the thing I'm least known for.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But so that was a passion project of mine for like 5 years. Actually, a lot of that stuff came from me and Eon playing basic fantasy RPG together.
Okay.
And Ben, who's the third person in our like collective, the Arcane Sword Collective, just like playing D&D together and just talking game stuff, and then talking about the old games like BX and AD&D, and like Ben and I really combed through AD&D and talked about like what was really cool and what's kind of missing from modern games. And one thing I really liked, or it was alluded to, they didn't really see until the Beckme era, was domain rules and like mass combat. And in my opinion, the stuff in Beckme, not that fun. I don't want to do long division at the game table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I tried to come up with something that was like a little more easy to do at the table, and something that was like kind of more you can be invested in. And that's simple. It's just a morale check once a month for your town and your settlement, basically. And you can choose to engage with that as much as you want.
And that's Ben Levesque, right? Your partner, Ben?
Yep. Ben's awesome. Ben had 1 week off when he was in between jobs. That dude pumped out 4 games. Like he just typed up 4 of them that he's just been thinking about. he easily is like the ringer of both Eon and I. Like there's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
he's working on. He might be quiet at the convention, but
Right.
there's like Domains and Dominations would not happen if it wasn't for Ben like being like my like advisor on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We talked about this at Under the Dice Fest, and
Yep.
I thought that was so interesting. Like you guys have a team, and you're all very different personalities, but
Yeah.
you all clearly have different roles and different processes, but it all melds together.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's funny
Now-
because like
Yeah.
Ian and I talking together would be like us like shouting over each other our enthusiasm, and then like Ben and I are having like a quiet like deep conversation about
Yes.
what's fun and what's not, you know?
Yes.
Like I can be like, it's funny because Ian got me into like indie gaming in like 2011 through like Apocalypse World and other stuff like that. And like ever since then we've always talked theory, and then when I met Ben when I was fencing, it was like, oh, you're also like into this kind of idea, so you also like old school D&D, let's talk and hang out, you know? And it turns out we're into the same stuff, and then we all kind of merged together. Now we're just like pumping each other up, feeding off each other, and it's been really fun.
I love how these like seeds of mysteries just pop up. Oh, when I was fencing, yeah. So Brian is an art teacher in public school, and he also teaches fencing in the building where Arcane Con is held.
Correct.
Yeah, that's amazing. He gives back, folks, and he is one of the best table partners to have. So if you're going to TotalCon this year, you'll probably run into us and Solarian Games and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be really cool.
Oh yeah.
Before we move on to Tiger Wizard and continue our conversation, tell us about your crabs.
My what?
Your crabs, the crabmen.
Oh, Cogs and Crabmen? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. What'd you think I was talking about?
You mean this book right here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's backwards. Whatever. It's the follow-up to Domains and Dominations. It's Cogs and Crabmen, Medieval Maritime Adventures. Because there's nothing, I couldn't find any books about like doing boat stuff in the Middle Ages. It's always 1700s, 1800 piracy stuff.
Yeah.
They had boats back then, you know, and there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in the Mediterranean and Baltic and elsewhere, you know. So I had a lot of fun researching that. That actually started because, you know, and experts said they have the special adventures, waterborne adventures. I'm like, this stuff's cool. I'm going to elaborate on it, doing the same kind of historic research that I like doing, that I did with Domains and Dominations, just apply that to boats. And a part of that too, part of this research was also tangentially related to me getting into Traveler, because a part of that is like how to become a medieval merchant and go adventuring that way. And then I'm like, well, I know Traveler does that. And then I fell head over heels in love with Traveler when I was reading that like a couple winters ago. So yeah, Traveler rocks.
I need a Brian Traveler game, please.
And I just put out Space Truckers for Traveler.
Space Truckers, baby. Dr. Metal, this is right up your alley.
We got a friend of the show, Hambone, in there.
All right, look at him right there, live and in person.
I still think you missed the opportunity to just call that book Doing Boat Stuff in the Middle Ages.
Listen, you can call it whatever you want, you know?
Well,
Not even
keep
just
up the
cut out the
awesome
Middle
work,
Ages,
man,
just
and I'm going to
doing
have
boat
you
stuff.
back for a Traveler episode. We have to talk. I want to do
man.
I want to do a
Traveler's
pizza
fun.
party in space. I think
There's
there's
a-
so much to dig into there.
There's a group that plays a lot of that at TotalCon, so get your Traveler on there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I learned about that like Friday night. There's one guy that's like, I'm about to play Mega Traveler. I'm like, what? No, how did I not know this? So yeah, so I gotta hunt down those folks and figure it out.
Awesome. All right. Well, I hear Nana yelling, somebody ate all the meatballs, and I have an idea who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the Any nominated, one of the most selfless, giving, creative people I know, and I'm not being hyperbolic here. Great guy to go to a con with, doesn't weird you out in the middle of the night. Neither does Neon Lord. Don't worry, I'm not disparaging you at all. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiger Wizard. Epic levels, exalted funeral. Oh my God. I can't list it all. And new mustache, relatively new father in an amazing basement. Look at this guy. we got Johnny VIP over here. Tiger Wizard, what haven't you been doing? We got a list to go through.
Holy shit. All right, so Tiger Wizard on the stained feathers of a sweaty, salty seagull swoops in and swallows the compliments from Joey Royale, feels refreshed and full, and then sails off into the sunset.
That's the spirit. Little do
I don't
you
have
know
anything else to add.
Alka-Seltzer in that bread. Boom.
Yeah.
There you go.
Woo. Wow. Yeah, it's
How
great
you
to
been?
be here.
You've been busy. I know how you've been. You've been busy as a dog.
Yeah, or a tiger, or a seagull. You know, pick your animal, really.
Tiger, seagull. That should be the next zine. Now listen to me, buddy. I am we're all very proud of you. You have pushed and pushed and pushed.
Thank you. I feel like not enough people have been talking about all of the things that you've been doing, Joey, because you've also been very busy.
Hey.
So I want to talk about a couple of things that you've been doing that I was also involved in.
All right, sounds good, my man. Go ahead. Take over the show. This is yours.
All right. Well, let's talk about this one right here. It's finally, let's get the glare right. It's finally out in the world. It's Ooze None.
Ooze None.
So I was very fortunate to be able to partner with Joey to make this little thing. It's for Mothership. It's I've got kind of a nun fetish, I guess, if I'm just being honest with everybody. That's okay. Like everybody's allowed to have a weird thing or five. I think I probably got it from a like 1990s heavy metal magazine, probably.
Okay, there you go. It all connects.
Tie it back in.
I got my mermaid fetish from Splash. I was never right after I saw that movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Little Mermaid for me.
You got nuns, I got mermaids. At least yours are all human.
Oh, I thought it was the Tom Hanks in it that got you.
But are they all human? Because
that's the question.
You'll have to pick it up to find out. Yeah.
That's a weird one, folks. Tiger pitched that to me over the phone. He goes, I got an idea. Here's some words. Here's the general idea. Write something. It was a difficult project. It was out of my comfort zone, but I learned a lot about myself. And hardcore Mothership fans, it's probably maybe it's your flavor, but I think it's much more for the extreme weird, I would say.
It's definitely like if you want to put some weird guilt horror into your Mothership, it's definitely along those lines. I'm dropping the link here. You can go check it out.
Mr. Andrew, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Keith Thulu in the chat asked you a question. Wanted to know if you played Renegade Nuns on Wheels.
Who asked this?
Keith Thulu in the chat asked, have you ever played Renegade Nuns on Wheels?
No, send me a copy.
It's I believe it's part of the Macho Women with Machine Guns, or however you say it. I have a copy floating around somewhere. I'm surprised
you've got a copy.
I do.
Oh, Neon Lord. All right, well, we got to play.
Well, we have to play Fairy Meat first.
We have to play Fairy Meat.
I'm ready for Fairy Meat. I've already got the miniatures painted. I got the wings cut out. All we got to do is super glue them onto our Warhammer guys, and we are good for Fairy Meat.
I got the rules too. I actually have a copy of it.
I know.
Brian, have you guys ever played Fairy Meat?
Never.
No, it's a fairy skirmish game. Doc Metal, I don't think that would be in your. I don't think that's been on your table lately.
Why not?
No,
you eat other fairies.
Yeah,
it's your cannibal fairies.
Yeah, cannibal fairies.
Yeah, and your terrain is you just use
it's
you just
scale.
It's to scale. So you just use whatever you have around your house is the terrain.
Loaf of bread.
I got into this game like in the 90s when I was a little kid. My mom
47.
threw it away. Yeah, because she found it. And so then, as an adult, you can go back and buy the things your mom doesn't want you to have.
That's how I spend every paycheck.
Guys, I got to tell you something that's amazing. So it's on that same level. And I went and grabbed this when Dr. Metal was talking about old comics and talking about heavy metal coming back.
Yeah.
Because I bought a ton of old heavy metal magazines.
Adult purchase real quick.
There you go.
So there you go. That proves it.
This was a comic book that I had when I was very young, and trying to learn how to draw. And I thought this was the cover of this comic book had the most amazing artwork. And I spent hours trying to draw the musculature of this arm. And then, my mom found it and threw it away. And I've been loosely looking for this for about 9 years, been looking for this particular issue. And thanks to a movie that just recently came out, a lot of comic book vendors at Dragon Con this past weekend had brought some Toxic stuff. And so I found it, Toxic Crusaders, issue number 2. Look at that arm.
Wow.
Can you guys see this? The glare is
a
too
great
much.
arm.
I can see enough through the glare that I completely understand your passion about that.
I'm like, I don't understand. Like, why would you want to throw this away? Like, this guy just wants to clean things up. He's just trying to make the place, trying to make bathrooms a little bit cleaner.
That's what he does.
I haven't seen the new movie yet.
Me neither.
I haven't seen it yet. Anybody see the new movie yet? No.
It's coming to streaming soon, like real soon. Well, no, it's coming to Blu-ray in October. I've already gotten like hits about it.
So you do bring up a nice point, though. Why is it that your mother is always your greatest champion, but also the first to throw your shit away?
I don't know. Well, mostly because I was like, all the stuff I was trying to hide was, naughty nuns and heavy metal titties.
Hey, that's church. You should be happy.
Yeah, we were Baptist though, so
no more.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So I've got more things to talk about, because not only did me and Joey do an incredible job representing sexy nuns made of ooze blasting through space, but also coming up in November, we're partnering up again. The dynamic 2 guys, right? And we're doing mice this time.
Yeah.
So me and Joey are doing a project for Mouse Ritter Month this November. And I need everybody who's in the chat to go sign up to be notified for when it goes live. You don't have to actually follow it. Just sign up. It'll make us feel good.
Tales from the Night Market, friends. I put it in the Discord today. I'm going to put it in the chat now.
I just put it in it. I just did it. It's chatted.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm dropping these.
Shown up yet?
Yeah,
coming. It's coming.
I can beat you.
It's that Georgia internet.
It was a little bit faster.
They gotta get old yokels on the giant hamster wheel to move faster.
Oh my God,
Cletus, the slackjaw yokel.
This guy is so territorial. Don't even get him started on Canada. He'll start a war. So, Tiger.
Yes, that's me.
Tiger. Tales from the Night Market. It's going to be a set, right? We're going to be doing a set.
That's right.
Brochures for Mouse Ritter.
A packet of perilous adventures for fine furry folk of small stature to investigate, explore, entangle.
During the day, it's a active, tall folk market. Fruits, candies, circus performers, all that kind of stuff. And at night, when the tall folk go away, all the mice and their little friends come out, and they partake in something very similar at their scale. But something is amiss.
Step right up.
Step right up. Do not fear. Do not be frightened. Come inside and become enlightened with Professor Pregunta's sideshow.
And more.
Madame Buffon's Oracle. Or
the cheeses.
Or get completely wasted in the Garden of Fermentation. Yes, that's right. All the fruits left over from the days past pile up in the corner and ferment, and boy, do those mice and maggots have a good time. So.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Go sign up for it. I'm really excited about this one because, me and Joey got to kind of co-write together on Ooze-Nun, and that was a lot of fun, but we're going to also illustrate together. I'm also an illustrator, and I don't know if you know this about Joey, fantastic painter over here. I've got one framed over here on my wall that I got from him. I haven't showed it to you yet, but I got my sweet. He did a series of nuns. Yeah, and I got it framed and hanging on the wall down here in the cool cat crypt.
The seven sacrilegious sisters. No, what is it? The seven sacrilegious sisters. Yeah.
Sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious. Yeah. So thank you for that opportunity. I have very low confidence in the art that I create. So for you to say, hey, I need you to do the teaser image, I nearly urinated myself, but I got some paper towels and got to work.
Yeah, why not? Oh, urine never hurt anybody.
It's sterile, and I like the
sterile.
taste.
It's sterile.
We're all big enough to not be
embarrassed. I like being free agents now on this pizza party, so we can just say whatever the heck we want.
So what is the fetish of pee drinking called?
No.
Oh, you said we could do whatever we want.
Well, I think we're a bunch of piss boys. Am I right?
That's true. That is
Tiger
true.
Joey,
That is true, Bri. That's an Under the Dice reference, folks.
Tiger Wizard, you.
That's me.
They're saying the link has yet to show up in the chat. If you would be a kind dear and redo it.
Who says that?
Literally everyone in chat.
Oh, I was wondering. I was wondering.
It's in our chat.
I dropped it in the
Zoom chat. No, you got to put it in the YouTube
we got all
chat.
sorts of chats.
No, I put it in the Zoom chat so that I could easily copy paste it over into the YouTube chat. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody's been replying to my comments over on the YouTube chat, so maybe I'm just not sure. Maybe it is that Georgia internet.
You showed up. I've seen you comment in the YouTube chat.
Hey, I'm looking at this list of links over there, pal,
Yeah?
and I see two words that are kind of blowing my mind.
Oh, which ones?
Meow wolf.
Meow wolf.
Ladies and gentlemen, huge announcement.
Yeah, so big. Yeah, this was a big announcement for me. I'm writing the official Meow Wolf tabletop role-playing game. Meow Wolf is it's like an interactive art experience. If you're all on the East Coast, which I think, Conley, maybe you're not on the East Coast. You're right. You're on the other
he's
side
as west as you can get, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe you know about it. But it's very much to the west of the United States. Kind of Texas and Denver are the farthest east that it goes. But it's an interactive, immersive storytelling art experience. I've been a big fan for a long time, and it's really stoked to be entrusted with such a huge sort of undertaking. So that's coming to crowdfunding next year. But I'm doing little sneaky peekies, so you can sign up to be notified ahead of time. I think there'll be like a pre-launch page in a couple of months, but if you sign up for the Tavers sneak peek,
folks.
Tavering is the ability basically to use creative energy to open portals that will take you to the Tave, which is a fluid of sort of kaleidoscopic energy that binds all realms of the Omniverse together. So it's got a real portal hopping vibe to it. But yeah, you can sign up to be notified and get little sneak peeks. A lot of photos of me playtesting and visiting spaces. So I don't know. If you want to see more of this mustache.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the Pizza Party and all the stuff that we talk about, I guarantee you're going to be a fan of Meow Wolf. It is an amazing, I don't know, art. It's just amazing art. I remember the first time I ever heard of Meow Wolf, Tiger, it was a picture or a video of somebody. It was a fake convenience store. It looked very much like a real convenience store.
Omega Mart.
Yeah, Omega Mart.
In Vegas.
They opened up one of the soda coolers, and it entered into a whole other physical realm. This is all real. It's like augmented reality, and there's a narrative behind it and all, and it's absolutely beautiful. It is.
Yeah, the one in Grapevine, Keith Thulu, is called it's called The Real Unreal. You should definitely go check it out. I've been to that one, I think, 3 times now. So you definitely it's worth a peek. Yeah.
But this is an impressive pursuit, and I'm so glad that you were tagged for it, because the way your mind works, you're gonna capture this neon ayahuasca field trip very well.
Thank you.
Very nicely.
Very kind. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah. Great. And now you are also very busy on the side. You've inspired me, you and Neon Lord, to start a Patreon, and it's a great adventure. So tell everybody about that.
Share your Patreon. What's your Patreon link? Drop it in the chat.
All right. The first Get Haunted Industries Patreon mailings went out 6 hours ago. So thank you to everybody that signed up. I hope you like what's in the mail for you. So go ahead. I'm going to put that in the chat. You take it away.
I will. Yeah. Everybody go sign up for Get Haunted's Patreon.
No, it's yours.
It's Get Haunted Industries. It's patreon.com/Get Haunted Industries.
Is it?
Yeah.
How about the Tiger Wizard one? You're the one.
I have one too. Yeah.
Amazing postcards of adventures
So
with Tiger Wizard's original art.
I make like a little postcard sized dungeon. It's a little bit bigger than a regular postcard. And every month I make one of these and mail it to you. It says what's inside of it on one side. It's got a picture of what's inside of it on the other side. System agnostic. It's pretty simple. I just do it for fun. If anybody wants to pay me for it, I'll mail you one. But you could also just join for free. I do at least one free map every month. And then the paid people get an extra thing. And then if you pay a lot of money, and by a lot of money, I mean $8, you get something sent to you in the mail.
Nice.
There you go. There you go.
Brian, do you want to share your Patreon as well?
Yeah, let's hear about
I did this morning, or I did at the beginning.
Do it again.
Knights of the Slime Table, you're guaranteed at least the newsletter and a 12-page A5 adventure every month.
Crazy.
And that's the minimum. I post something every day.
Brian, I told Joey this earlier today, and I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. I had to silence the notifications from your Patreon because you were giving us so much stuff.
I just give it away.
Yeah.
Every day, pretty much, Brian gives something away. Brian Shutter, Neon Lord, gives something away on his Patreon. In addition, that if you pay, what do you have to pay a month for the zine?
So there's $1 that kind of gets you into the door a little bit. You get the newsletter and all that. And then $5 gets you digital, $10 physical, and then there's the $20 Lords of the Slime Table where you get like extra stuff. Yeah,
that's where you get the good goods.
But for $10, this guy comes up with a at least 12-page zine for you every month. He is driven.
It's crazy. It's like, dang, I have no idea what I'm going to do for September. But when it hits, like I have it all set up ready to go. I just bang it out in a day. Which that sounds awful, but like it works out.
It's great practice too. It's like, I got to write. There's that accountability to others that's so important in this process.
The reason why I do it every day is because when I sit down to work on like the actual books I'm supposed to be working on, I get out that spark of like, oh man, I have this brand new idea that I have to work on. So I just channel it through a free Patreon, and then
it's like doing a sketch before you start working on the painting.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I do. I put it out to the world. It's like I made like a drug the other day called Tune. It's like Roger Rabbit stuff, right? It's like threw that out. It's like, okay, now I can actually get to work.
How much for a gram? I need to get Bugs Bunny over here.
Via stick of bubble gum you chew.
And
I believe it's not cheap. I think it's like 300 tokens a stick.
What are my chances with Jessica Rabbit? Oh!
With a tie like that, pretty low.
Oh, what's that? Oh, excuse me. Mrs. Royale just walked into the mozzarella mausoleum as soon as I said that, and they said, "You got her right here." So, of course, my dear, it was only a joke.
Twas only comedy. But yeah,
Oh,
so
boy.
Patreon's awesome. It's like I look forward to doing something every single day for it.
Yeah, Conley, when you sent out those postcards, that's immediately what I thought of. That's such a great kind of thing to put out there. You know, low ceiling, you know, it's not going to break the bank, and you can get your ideas out there. Like the guy said, I like that, what you guys said. It's like the sketch before the painting.
Yeah.
That's a great way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Conley.
I was just going to say, I took some of those over to Dark Future in Portland, too.
Oh, nice. I love Dark Future.
Oh,
Dark
yeah.
Future, thank you for being awesome.
I got to get out
Wonderful
there, man.
company out there.
Yeah, same.
Tiger Wizard,
Yo.
you are an artist, a
That's
dad,
true.
a friend. You work for Exalted Funeral, and
That's
you
also
are
true.
also a hip hop artist.
Yeah. Yeah, so Epic Levels, we haven't made any music recently, and we probably won't for a minute, but we did start up a new season of the Mad Dungeon podcast.
Beautiful.
So
Yes.
I think we're on like episode 4 or 5 right now. We're coming out with new episodes every week. And if all of the other stuff that I'm doing wasn't enough, we release new content for your table every week on the show. We interview somebody, and then we make something with them, and then we release it every week on the podcast. So I don't know if there's not like, if you don't have enough stuff for your table with these 6 people here, like I don't know how to give you any more. Like literally Brian is a dump truck load of awesome stuff. Joey is pumping them out like he's operating a TTRPG machine gun over here. Like, I mean, stay productive, guys. I don't know. That's just
Stay productive or die. You got 2 choices.
Your lives
Keep it
will
up.
change
Live while you can.
when my episode finally drops. Lives will change, Tiger Wizard. We hit fire on that episode.
We absolutely. And yeah, we'll
Do
definitely.
we have a title of that?
So it is Paper Weapons, Joust, the arcade game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And what was the third part? It was Paper Weapons, Joust.
Got to be honest with you, like we've released 5 episodes so far. We've recorded probably 30.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah. I don't remember. We make something new every week. Sometimes we're making 2 or 3 new things a week.
Yeah, it's a blast. You guys, you hop on there, they talk, they roll some dice, you come up with some word associations, and at the end of the podcast, which is 45 minutes to an hour,
Yep.
you have a whole idea for an adventure that Tiger eventually illustrates, right?
That's right. Yeah. So we're not sure exactly what the format's going to be, but I do a drawing every week for it. It doesn't come out with the episode, but every week I do the drawing. So I've already drawn whatever we've talked about, Brian. And then maybe after we have enough, we'll make it into a zine or something. It's either like a table or an NPC or a wizard or a monster or an encounter. Who knows?
Awesome.
Who knows?
Thank you
The Shadow.
for all your contributions.
Shadow knows.
And one thing, Tiger likes to joke a lot, and
That's
he's
true.
very humble. But I'll tell you what, when it comes to lifting others up, when it comes to extending the hand of friendship and opportunity, Tiger, there's nobody else like you, pal.
Oh,
I will
You
say,
are selfless.
also, he has revitalized the joy of calling your friends on the phone.
No,
Oh,
listen,
nice.
I should have brought that up from the beginning.
Yes.
So amongst our a bunch of our friends, I start getting these phone calls. I'm like, who the hell is calling? This is not my mother, my father, or my wife. So who's calling me? It's Tiger. And
Yeah.
now I call Bri. Bri
Yeah.
calls me. We call each other. We're calling each other now.
Yeah, it's easier rather than just waiting for a text, because like Tiger Wizard will call, we might talk for 45 minutes, and we probably got a week's worth of text done in 45 minutes.
Yep. Call your friends.
yeah.
Call
It's
your
also-
mother.
Friends.
I don't know what your day jobs are like, but I work from home and then I do my hobby from home. I'm at home a lot, so it's a good way to like communicate with your friends. You know, Discord is great. Jump on Discord, chat with some people, hit some people up in the YouTube chat.
I am blessed with Bluetooth in the mail truck, so
you got the thing.
Got the thing? It's a Metro.
Oh, you gotta get the thing.
I have the old one where you suction cup your phone right to your head. I have one sealed. I bought on eBay for the lulls on the internet, but I haven't busted out yet.
You gotta get the thing in the belt holster for your phone.
Yeah,
get ready.
Levi's called and I've answered it, and I'm delivering mail talking to Levi on the phone. So like, I'll pick it up if you call.
Call your friends. It's fun. Yeah. It's
call
weird.
Your mother too.
Yeah, call your mom if she's around.
Yeah.
Or call somebody else's mother. Then hang up real quick.
Or use a Ouija board, I guess, right?
There you go. Jeez Louise.
Hey, we're free agents now.
We are free. Well, listen, I'm looking at all 5 of you, and I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I got great friends. I got people that inspire me, and I know you're all out there inspiring others. And everybody out there in Spaghetti Land, this isn't Joey Royale being funny or doing a shtick. This is the real thing these days, all right? You can do this. You got this. And anybody here is going to help you. I guarantee you that. Once you fit in, like Raekwon says, Levi sent it to us in the text the other day. I got with a sick-ass click and went all out.
Let's go.
Find your crew. Don't hang out with people that drag you down. I did that for a while, man. They take over your life. They get inside your brain. They make you question yourself. Find your cool kids. Start your own lunch table and eat peanut butter and pickle sandwiches proudly. All right? Because you're all going to smell like pickles and peanut butter at that table. The smell's good. That's going to be your thing. Nobody else will have that beautiful smell. All right? I don't know where I'm going with that. But listen, find your crew. You got a crew right here. Hop onto the Get Haunted Discord, the Tiger Wizard, the Epic Levels Discord, the Neon Lords Discord, the Arcane Sword Press Discord, and anybody else that's got a Discord out there, shoot us a message. You guys are amazing. I'm going to go around the horn real quick before we head out. Just a message to anybody out there who might need some lifting up. I'll start with Tiger Wizard. Oh,
yeah. So we're not very active on our Epic Levels Discord. Go to those other Discords he mentioned. What was I supposed to say? Did you want some words
to lift somebody up? What's some words of advice for somebody out there in Spaghetti Land?
Yeah. The phone a friend thing is really cool. You should call your friends. If you need help with something, ask for help. You know, a lot of times people think like, oh, if I'm going to be a creator, if I'm going to be an artist, I have to do the whole thing all by myself. If I'm going to do an arcane con, I've got to make the whole fucking convention all on my lonesome. But if you need help, ask for some help. Whether it's in what you're making or if it's in some other part of your life, ask your friends to help you. Or if you don't want their help, just ask them to hang out with you. Yeah. There you go.
We're all lobsters in this bucket.
Yeah. Yep. Eventually hitting that great boiling pot.
Yeah.
Arcane Brian.
What's up? My turn. Okay, great. Go start community game groups. Go to the library, see if they want to start an adult game club. Eon started one, and it's been exploding and growing to a point where we need more game masters.
Yep, happened in my town too. Can't keep up with it.
There's plenty, people want to play games, but if they are curious, they don't know how to run a game, you know? That's how I was growing up. I didn't meet anyone to show me D&D until I was in my 20s, you know? But if you want to make that community, just go out there, go to your cafe, be like, hey, can I do a game night here? Can I people will show up and they will have a great time and you're going to meet some great people, you know?
Absolutely. Good advice. Conley, Sea Dog in the house.
Give yourself the same grace and leniency that you would give anybody else. I know I, for one, am harder on myself than anyone. So
that's a nice one, Conley.
That's good.
I'll never stop whipping myself, no matter what you say.
The flagellant.
Yeah,
Conley, well put. Thank you. Doctor.
I'm gonna go. Let's see. What am I gonna do today? Coming from my world, don't be afraid to take a break. Trying to power, unless you're Brian.
Yeah.
I don't have time. I don't have time to take a break.
If you think you're gonna power through it, you're probably not gonna do a great job. Take a break, come back to it fresh. Maybe go do something else for a minute, and then come back to it.
A fresh set of eyes on something is like most valuable thing ever. Like, cause I'll sit. I didn't mean to like totally take your thing, but like, like go away from it and then like sleep on it and come back and look at it in the morning, and you'll be amazed at like what that actually does for you.
Go read a heavy metal magazine and then come back.
Yeah. Bri?
So the big thing is like making a book seems daunting, but just take it page by page, paragraph by paragraph, sentence by sentence, right? Like just write a few, if you could just write a few sentences a day, as long as you just keep, I say it, I think every single time, just keep writing. Like, don't stop. Just keep writing. Even if like you go back and delete it down the road, as long as you're writing, a book eventually happens, right?
Yep. I was going to read a quote from some old dead guy, but I'm not. I'm just going to leave it at this. And I've been thinking about this a lot. And it sounds simple, but I don't know. It's become my mantra lately. And it's a shame I have to say it, but it's the world that we live in. My advice tonight is have fun. And I mean, like, what is who knows what the point of life is? Who knows how long we have? And the absurdity of the world right now, and the absurdity of the world always, just, we have the opportunity to have fun, but we don't take advantage of it enough. Some of us would rather be miserable and be sunk in the murk and mire. Of course, I'm saying this from the suburbs in New England when there's absolute atrocities going on in the world. But take it with a grain of salt. Yes, there's horrible things going on in the world, but when you have the opportunity, and everybody has the opportunity, regardless of the situation, never miss the opportunity to have fun, because ultimately that's what you're going to remember when you're looking at the window and we fade to black. That's what you're going to remember, not the flame war from 2013 about some role-playing game that you're never going to play anyways.
Yeah.
All right? Have fun.
If Tartaria can fall, so can you.
If Tartaria can fall. I look forward to looking more about Tartaria and a bunch of other things. And most of all, I look forward to keeping in touch with all of you that we had here tonight, and everybody out in Spaghetti Land. You allow me to have fun, everybody. So thank you. And I am grateful for all of your friendship and all of you guys, your time tonight. Now, everybody go off, do something cool. Love from me to all of you. Ciao, paisans. I'll see you in October with Whittle Goblin. We're doing a vampire episode. Peace. Joey loves you, everybody.
Bye.